GK, the Raisin Man.
What's up, Mr. Hey Johan, or Johan, excuse me. Yay. Are these all from today? Yeah, so started up at 6. A little early, folks. I might get some warm-up matches. If I'm not too bad. Wow. Hate mutant Sakurai. Fuck is Cape? I don't know why this shit looks like so weird right now. Bro. And then it didn't give me my update. Wow. Bro, I'm not even on it. My God. that make sense? I really hate when people play like that, man. I'm very happy we came away with the dub. It's like, dude, when people do that, it's like, oh, just stay away. The entire match? My guy, the entire match? Wow. That's really what they want you to do, though, bro. Okay. So I wasn't around him.
Nah, boy, oh my, perfect hit. Perfect hit.
Just counting 9 to 5, still getting decent money. Niggas fighting for the throne, but they gotta take it from me. Shit's amusing, ain't it funny? I'm killing shit on the average. How I'm riding in the Ashton, shitting on you niggas, fuck a bathroom. I'm too busy laughing at you. I see nothing but a lost cause. I'ma stay on that come up. As long as Louis still a chalk guard, you can't comprehend my thought process. Niggas think it's so basic. Y'all can't ball like me, cause I invincible and James Naismith. Look good so ugly, need a facelift. I need a break, so back off of me. I do not want what you're offering. Ain't it about cash, don't talk to me. Standing up groundless like coffee beans. Got niggas judging my artistry. I ain't the blood, but I've been pumping out music to the bench like arteries. People wonder how I'm spitting, and I don't even have a booth. You niggas lose, no cannot match the kid. Your pockets skinny like the loose. I got the juice and the ingredients for it. You niggas lost, they looking like tourists. Ain't no such thing as a pit stop on the road to riches, so I'm about to floor it. Yeah, and I'm only getting started, bitch. Twisting up the flow, that means you better take precaution, bitch. Early bird gets the worm, and I already caught it, bitch. Murdering these beats, and then I tamper with the carcasses. I'm confident, you're inferior, there's no argument. Wise guy, I'll knock your bowels out if you talking shit exterior. Rocking all blue, call that obelisk. Y'all stay at the bottom, then there's me. I'm quite the opposite. I just pulled your bitch with that gas, yeah. I just pulled your bitch with that gas, yeah. She do whatever I say, she do whatever I say. She do whatever I say, she do whatever I say, yeah. I just pulled your bitch with that gas, yeah. I just pulled your bitch with that gas, yeah. She do whatever I say, she do whatever I say. She do whatever I say, yeah. Well, in case
Okay, on top of me now.
if I hear one more verse from you rappers, I might get diabetes. Me and my fam eating, I got a plate full cause I'm hella greedy. Just don't get in my way or I'll squash your ass. It's zucchini cause I'm getting that. All of my verses I'm spitting fast. You might not leave with your head attached. Pockets swell up and they getting fat. Fuck on my crew, leave you in a cast. Got your girl on me, I'm gonna smash. I run this shit, y'all get overlapped. The team is dubbed DFA, bitch. Do I have to remind your ass?
Bro, can't move in this shit. Wow, bro. What sense does that make? not a good Samus. Dude, I actually just let that Samus win. Yeah, I might just sit there all day. Wow, really? Saying some of these don't connect is just ridiculous. Just ain't but spam with one fucking move and bust through shit. I'm like, do I have no answer to this? Like, it's kind of bullshit that he's got like nothing but fire. Yeah, he's just trying to get me in the air. And this fucking move does it. Nah, you didn't taste me. Look, when people like that get a dub, I hope he stays and whoop his ass. Cause like, he spammed the exact same move, and like, luckily enough, your character just covers front and back and on top and underneath with some move that you can just jump out and spam. If I could just do this the entire time and it'd be safe because it's canceling out other people's attacks too. That's what's happening. It's like, bro, ridiculous. I like how my dodge there did nothing. I'm doing low swings. How do they figure? Why would he stay at that level for so long? He never dropped. I'm like already facing that direction. Stuff like that makes Smash not fun. Just stupid.
Multi-Rex.
Like, what's the point of reading what your opponent's gonna do if, when you read it, they don't let you do anything about it? Good choice. He's still gonna hit you. Makes sense. The entire stage. I'm like, bro. The fuck? Like, literally. It's just wild, man. It doesn't make sense. So usually it's 6:30. I wanted to check with, yeah, so it's 6:30. I was thinking about making it 7, but I need to do more of an announcement if I was gonna change it. I mean, it's only pushing it back, so I'm like, eh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, I thought I had a jump still. Bruh. Keep messing up with these jumps. He had no jump out of that.
Time ain't overdue. Ain't no sleep daddies on news. Been outside that's with the crew. Make my night up on the move. In the morning get the news. She come home, I heard the Zoom. I step outside, I need my peace. They went down and hit my beat. man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got schools to settle, man. I crack down the block, yeah. Ain't no right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Pay the price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my eyes, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like, yeah. Lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like I'm Shaq. See the shots that I took, wet like I'm Book, wet like I'm Lizzie. I be spinning valley circle blocks till I'm dizzy. Like where is he? No one seen him. Tryna clean him. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust into the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, 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 like a light. Yeah, Pastor Dawson Sally sending texts and sending kites. Yeah, he say keep that on like I say, you know this shit is tight. Yeah, it's absolute. Yeah, I'm back with Boo. La Ferrari, the drop of juice. Yeah, we back on the road, they jumping off no parachute. Yeah, shorty in the back, she say she working on the glutes. Yeah, ain't by the book. Yeah, this how it look. Yeah, bout to check. Yeah, just check the foots. Yeah, pass this to my daughter, I'ma show her what it took. Baby mama cover fours, got these other bitches shook. Yeah.
Friday night, but I can't take it because I'm wearing all white. Me and my bros being twins, but we don't look alike. I don't take naps. Me and the money, no way to attach. You can go and do that. Muscle relax. That in the split put me right on my back. I gotta unpack. Virginia black. I could go make no money off that, and not even rap. What's that? Facts. Contract max. I gotta bring this shit back. Hermes link. Ice blue mink. Tat on my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone. Out of the picture. Bury me now. I only get bigger. That's word of my word of my. I'm so hot, yeah, I'm so right now. Who's not gay, bitch, let me find out. Keep hearing clicks when I'm talking on the iPhone. Fans in the city hate to see us on a high note. I switch flow like I switch time zone. Can't get no move, but you can't get my zone. Gotta do mansion, cause I own a condo. Gotta do Maybach, she wanna fuck and drive home. Yeah, met her once and I got through. I'm never washed, but I'm not new. I know I said top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got one. Thought you had one, but it's not one, nigga. Hermes link, ice blue mink. Tat on my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone. Wait for the kicker. Bury me now, I only get bigger. That's word of my nigga.
Alright, again, we're getting started with King of the Hill today at 6:30. All right, everybody started. Let's check out this list we got today. Oh, so I'm gonna skip the evidence with us. All right. That was so funny. So you got Aaron's platoon. Well, the only other person to consider would probably be Ethan.
What's good, Smurf Dad? I think that's you. Yeah, it is. Well, I can hear myself on stream, so yes.
So that's me elsewhere. All right.
Oh.
Now we just got to make ourselves an arena. It's your first time playing in our King of the Hill event. This is our regular Wednesday event. Or a laid back event. You don't have to register ahead of time and stuff like that. And you can join at any time. This is a casual arena. So you type !join in the chat if you'd like to participate at any point in time. We'll put you on the list. At that point in time, you do not need to join the arena. In fact, we advise that you do not, because you likely have some players in front of you, and that helps us keep the lag in the arena nice and low. So don't just join unless you are up. Speaking of that, if you see your name up on the list and you're about to be up either next or you're actually up, go ahead and join the arena. If you don't know the arena ID and information, it'll usually be on screen in the top right corner between matches. Admins will also be pasting that in the chat. And the password is the year. It's always the year here at Money Match Gaming. We chose this a while back and we've just been rolling with it. Oh, yeah. Also, did you get BT D-Dog or B-Dog? Yeah.
No, but I can add them. I'm guessing all those people were there before I hooked it up.
Yeah, so BT
D-Dog
is
after Izzy then, I'm guessing?
He's before Splatoon. And then it goes E2. And then we have air.
I think I did BTT dog incorrectly, but when you pop up, I'll correct it, friend. Here we go. List adjusted. And if you guys don't know, I'm just the background eating. I am paying attention to chat, so I'm gonna be muted for a little bit. Why smash on this food?
Where did Splatoon go? Hold up 1 second. Yeah, like what is... Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to fix it. Yeah, E2 Splatoon actually beat you. The updated actual order is on screen now.
It was Splat first. I don't know. YouTube was like, it was me. I set it at 502.
Yeah, Splatoon was really early, and then we got B2 or BT, and then you came in, Ethan. Here, I'll go third then. You and Splatoon can fight. But I'm trying to respect the order, the actual order, or whatever. And you're like 3 people down, dude. You just weren't first. Like, I don't know what you want to say. It's like me, Splatoon, BTD dog. They were just really early. Like, screen was like, I was just getting it up and they fucking popped in. I was like, okay, well, alright. It's still on time though. GG. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Usually I like set like a specific, but like they asked to join, and I was just like, yeah, I'll put you guys. I'll just put you guys on the list, and we just kicking it. And so, yeah, that's why the confusion. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, either I end up just like being like, yeah, lied to you guys, restructure, or we keep that order. Yeah, if we don't have BT D-Dog, then E2P2 is up next. Yeah, or if you want, you can just join E2. Hey, look, it only ended up being one game. After E2 is error. They've been doing all this construction like right outside my window. It's lovely because there's loudness. Loudness. Sarcasm. It's not lovely then.
Oh, that's always the very best.
I'm like, it's cool, interesting to see, but like,
or those
when it's just
dorm
like-
days when they're cutting the grass.
oh man.
And you're like, come on, bruh.
Everything in dorm life, or not dorm life, just college life. It's like there's times, and then there's times where you're just like, yeah, this environment.
You're muted in Zoom, so I'm hearing it like secondhand, but I always thought you liked dorm life, man.
I did. Ooh. Yeah, how's it feel, E2?
I was the good old lame quiet body. Feels alright sometimes.
He almost didn't know what happened to him. That magnet. GG.
Great, thought you was gonna scoop him. Not gonna lie.
I was making the comeback. Yeah, because it was a comeback. I was like, you
Ain't
got
no
first
lie.
game, first stock. I was like, all right. Finding my way through.
BT Dog, if you are still around,
Said your boy almost 9,400,000 GSP. Shit.
doesn't he usually watch on YouTube?
Ooh,
Am I wrong?
BT? I think so. Yeah, they're in Twitch. Also on Discord.
Okay, they're on Twitch.
It's like you could just ping them. Yeah, we gotta keep getting Rainbow out. I'm gonna have to make all the little,
Yeah, let me ping him.
all the little 3-person split broadcast scenes. Ooh-wee.
Ooh, kill him.
Oh my god. Me and Camaraderie had a little whatchamacallit, what do we play? Gods Unchained duel the other day. I'm gonna have to Gotta switch my deck up, man. This dude's slow. Fucking. I gotta start playing with the magic person though. Not the. He was using deceptive lady, but I like this magic ward dude. No man, him and the. What's the other guy? I don't even know his name. He looks kind of like a king or something, like godly, like looking king with light around him. I think it's like light power. Maybe it's light power. But I want to try those two. I fall into playing all Ares because I don't know, speed. But I want to really start to mix it up now that Immutable Ledger is live.
Momentum.
For those that don't know, Immutable Ledger just makes it so that again, Gods Unchained is a free-to-play cryptocurrency-based card trading game, and the Immutable Ledger makes it so that
you muted in Zoom.
Yeah, in Zoom, yeah. But the Immutable Ledger makes it so that you can send those cards to the Ethereum network and stuff like that with like no gas fees. So you make like all this money from your cards on the Immutable Ledger with the game, and then you know it becomes Ethereum. It's pretty dope. But you do have to play the game. Like you're not just gonna make all that money day one from luck. You happy now?
Yeah, I really am happy. Like I'm like interrupting you, and it's like, man, I wonder if they think I mean.
No, he means it all the time, guys. That's how he acts. It's in his blood. On Shawn Mendes. Oh wait, it's not in Shawn Mendes' blood exactly, but it's in his. If only the infamous Shawn Mendes.
When you got it, I guess.
Yeah, the vid. Ooh. Frankenberry.
Check out my Safe Moon chilling.
Safe Moon had a little dip today, but it's back at, I mean, it's back at, I don't know, we're fairly normal prices. Is it all the way back up? Okay.
The hell? See, that's what I need to get in the rhythm of things.
What?
Like, I just feel like I try to be a little too neutral. That I really should try to sell on some of these highs and lows. I feel like you just got to.
Yeah, you really should. When it's obvious with something, there's like no point. Like, yeah. There's no point in like just sitting in something when it's too obvious or whatever. It's like I mean, like I sent you that screenshot like recently of like the trade I made. That was a high and low situation. I had like sold out of a ton of Ethereum, and then recently like bought up a bunch of Ethereum when it was down at like almost 1,000 something dollars on Binance Smart Chain and everywhere else. I just bought up a bunch of these, and then started going up. It rose like $300 or $400, and if you have a bunch of full ETH, that's like a lot of money. And that shit went into the Safe Moon stuff, all that type of shit, like the extra gains from that type of shit. But it's like, yeah, like not possible. And like that trade was the exact same shit. I mean, I just did a an actual trade off of it because I'm like, yeah, ETH dropped how much percent? That was insane. It went from 2,500 to 2,000. Like, well, if you believe in it, well, bro, a fifth just disappeared, so that's a big gain. I'm like, yeah, so I just swallowed some up. And it's like, yeah, like, had to let go of some at some point, though, to be able to do that sometimes. Not all the time. It's like, yeah, and you can like always, you don't have to do it with your whole portfolio either. Like, like there's some ETH that I have that's just like, it doesn't move, It's just like sits there. That's the hodl. And so like when you are trading stuff, then it's like, yeah, you have your assets that move more, and then you have your assets that don't really move so much. Stuff in DeFi though, it kind of needs to move most of the time. Unless it's just the big blue chips that are like in some vault or something.
So I've been like learning that like playing the volatility of the market is kind of the way to go right now, I think. And it's like, I don't know, I'm like learning slowly. You know, starting to view about like the economy of coins and such. And, you know, I was like, okay, let's go. Let's get deep. But like just paying attention, it's kind of like it's just the way it's supposed to be done. And there may be a time where it slows down and becomes a lot more safe in certain markets, but
Yeah.
that's not now.
Yeah, no, when it gets volatile, you do want to play those tops and bottoms as much as possible. Some things you can, like Safe Moon is a project where, unlike a lot of tokens, because it's a reflect token, but where if you just hold it and somebody sold $10 million worth of it or something like that, though, then everybody holding Safe Moon gets 5% of that $10 million or whatever the fuck. And it's like, no, it's not me, I don't think. Like that ends up playing out a lot better. Where like, you know, it takes up some. It's like as if you compound it is all it does. It's like as if you were at farming and you compounded the moment that person sold. You were like, okay,
Right.
Increase my position, aka now I've made up some of that loss that the market adjusted for. And so like that's the cool thing with those ones. But other tokens don't do that. You like actually have to do that shit yourself. And so yeah, Safe Moon dipped today, but a lot of people got saved because of the tokenomics of it. But other tokens, when they do that, it's just like you gotta diversify. That's why the people say scale out.
Yeah, and I need to find more projects that I kind of want to.
You don't have to scale out a bunch. You just can scale out a little bit. Like if you made a bunch of profit in something, scale like what was it like consider what you started with. Like take 2% out. Like fuck, you know. Like $5, $10, like, because if it dips a whole bunch and you had like, sometimes with a lot of these tokens, that's enough to buy up another token of it, and like you were like, oh, should I buy one before? I just bought up a bunch of this one token on Binance the other day, Binance Smart Chain, called Mist. It's around this blockchain game. They want to make an MMO RPG game. They partnered with Kagi Jin. I don't know how to say his name actually. But he's like a YouTube blockchain gamer dude. He like is like the blockchain gamer dude, I feel like, on YouTube. 'Cause he's always fucking gaming. There's other people, but he games. This man is in it. And so like, yeah, he mentioned this shit. And like I had already seen it before, and like yeah, like that's kind of like my connection thing. I'm like, if I've seen something in the weeds, and then like a big name that like I trust is like saying something, that I'm like, I had my chance to be that much earlier because I could have got like pre-sale shit or something. And then it's like, and then this happens, and so yeah, I bought some. It was like 6 cents, and it's like 14 cents today. Oh shit, I forgot how much I put it. I put it like it was like 0.2 ETH or something like that. I was like, look, blockchain token, max supply around a game. If the token starts to take off, you know, it becomes a few dollar token. A few dollars times, you know, a few thousand is a lot. And then like it can reach $1 quickly since it's a blockchain game, especially if there's any development. So yeah, we made that jump, and it paid off really quickly. It played off overnight, 3x. Like yeah, there's no staking or anything like that right now. It's just like, yep, you got the token? Yes, 3x. There you go. That's slight research, I guess.
I'm
hope the game's dope.
I'm not a huge, get rich quick kind of guy. But I tell you, man, this shit makes you FOMO and shit.
Oh yeah, it'll make you FOMO some stuff, bro. You gotta be careful.
I'll be trying so hard, but the emotion is just like, it's just so strong, bro. It's gambling at its finest, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's like the whole time I'm just like, maybe if I just put 100 more in, I'm like, and it's like, dude, every fiber of my being wants to do it, but my mind's like, dude, no. It's a slow man's game. It's a marathon. It's not
Oh, it's like, yeah, and it's like a lot of people, I mean, like, this is how, again, most people, if you're building up your portfolio, then, like, it's definitely, like, you know, it's a slow game, because that's how most people played it to get where they are. People that are putting in, like, going from fiat to crypto to, like, playing this type of stuff, it's like, you're playing a different game than most people out there. If, like, people on Binance Smart Chain, like, the degens and stuff like me, we didn't do, that's not what we're doing. I mean, I don't touch fiat. I'm not touching any cash in my bank account to buy crypto. I haven't done so in damn near a year. But I can make videos and be like, look, I just made $100 this hour or something like that. And it's like, yeah, because I bought some. And like, if you have, like, again, what got me started is like, you're like, yeah, if you have ETH sitting there, utilize it. All right, let me just move my ETH around, like, shit. Especially if you have a big stack. Like, you got a big stack of ETH, you got 4, 2, 10, 20, whatever, and you can make sometimes 200%, whatever the fuck off of it, like, and just keep your stack. It's just so worth it. Like, it's so nice all the time. Like, and I feel like a lot of people get screwed, like, doing the farm stuff early on, going into native tokens on that farm, or they see like the insane high APYs and stuff like that, and they're like, I gotta get it. And it's like, sometimes if you read the tokenomics and stuff, and market ends up playing the way you want it. It's a market too, but a lot of times you want to just play the safe pair. I'm like, dude, they be talking about 1-2% a day for just holding your Ethereum, and people are shying away. It's like, yeah, there's really nobody to blame. You have so many options. So many options. This has never been this many options. I feel like that's part of the FOMO with a lot of people and stuff like that too. Anybody, you know, it's just like, wow, you see all the potential, all the options out there, and you see like, damn, I missed this one. There's another one. The fuck. So is this stock trading but with crypto? Who is this guy talking stonks?
Nothing wrong with stocks, man.
Nah, stonks. 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 Cause it's like the same as like the stocks are like stocks, like, to me. It's the same as stocks are similar to cake. That's why it's like, sure, nothing's wrong with stocks, but sure, nothing's wrong with cake either. But cake has an unlimited supply. Like, cool. Then if you're cool with that, then you're cool with it. But I look at that as like a token that I'm not gonna hodl for the long, you know. And so they're cool. They're cool. A lot of them are cool, but they're just companies. They're just companies. It is. It's similar in that light. But they got to be a good company. That's why, like, I like the Mist thing, because it's a game. Like, games have so much potential to me on blockchain and all this stuff. Who don't want to play a solid game? Let's smash it. Smash Bros had it integrated. Dude, please. If Melee had it integrated on that Slippy shit, nobody would have ever left. We're like, nope. You say ain't nothing wrong with stocks. How many stocks you got, Infinite?
0.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was just wondering if stocks, you know, have been so kind to you or something. Why? Tell me.
Oh, actually, that's not true. I do have, I forget what it's called.
How kind has it been to you?
Where are those retirement plans?
Motherfucker savings? I don't know what the fuck
It's
You got a link to a video you made explaining this stuff? I'm catching you in the middle of the love fest with no context. Yeah, we have tutorial videos on YouTube. I have 2 tutorial videos that go into how to get started with and like just like a lot of concept stuff of that, and then just like most of our live streams. You kind of have to play random like sometimes. Anything that mentions crypto, obviously, but like pretty much all the live streams start with a 15-minute tutorial, or not tutorial, but like segment or something like that at least, where I'm probably talking about crypto and all this different stuff, and I usually show a good amount of it. We've been doing that for like over a year now, and so there's a lot of information if you care to look at random streams. If you don't, there's just the tutorials. And all these other videos, there's other videos that I've made too. Splatoon's Puff out. Okay. Puff was putting in some work on our boy the other day. We had this nice little Falcon clown. Kind of spicy. Oh, okay, Ethan. That was slick.
I was like, whoa.
Oh, so direct. It was fast.
Would I buy stocks, by the way? Because I wasn't on.
I wasn't saying would you. I was asking like if you what the current situation was. It's not if you would. It was more of a. I was like stonks because I'm like the profit's not there. I'm like it's not comparable. It's just not like realistically it's just not. But some people want to act like it is, and so like proof in the pudding from somebody who would like know about both worlds in some capacity. Like, well, which do you have? And which do you have more of? It's like more crypto. Well, why is that?
Well, that's what I was going to get into. One of the biggest reasons is because I share my money with my wife. And having to negotiate that stuff, especially if someone doesn't understand it, is always very difficult. So how much money we spend on like house repairs and so on and so forth. Like I understand, but I'm always kind of a guy that would only spend money on investments and so on and so forth, like a business or like all those conversations that I listen to people where they talk about like, oh, I didn't buy clothes, I didn't buy this, I buy that. It just everything went into kind of improving future and the opportunities in it. Would be me.
Like I feel like I've never had like a large sum to just be like able to, and by large sum I just mean even like hundreds to be like I'm gonna put this many in at a time or something like that. And so like when I was acquiring more Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that just wasn't the case. Where it was like forget a discussion, it just wasn't the case. So I would look at things in terms of like, all right, did I buy a burger today? What was that? $10? Okay, well then I can spend $10 on this type of investment too, and that was a $20 burger. That's still not bad, and it wasn't huge, and that's all I did, and like not even like a bunch. It was just like, you have to make some investments. People be like, oh, I'm gonna wait 3 months. Now here's $200, and it's like that's not how you dollar cost average. That's not how you do it. Good luck. That's how you could do it. If that's the rotation you want to do, that's cool, but. Not in this market. You looking at like stocks that move 2% a year or something like that. People are too used to that type of shit. That's whack. That should be whack as fuck. People would think, oh my god. People that talk about Doge too. Oh my god. It's crazy to know about. Like I'm like, at least you know about SafeMoon and stuff. Like, cause I'm like, cause like I don't know. How do you feel when you hear people talking about Doge and stuff, and you know about stuff like SafeMoon, and you know damn well SafeMoon ain't the only one like that, and you know other tokens are. I'm like, they're like Doge is going up 200%. I'm like, who cares? Son, look at the market. Things are going up thousands of percents in a day. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shut up, normie ass muggle. Like, bro. It's really when they like want to be like, oh, I know shit too or something. Like this dude that told me I don't know anything about NFTs. I was like, okay, bro, you sound good. Meanwhile, he was like, I have a $20,000 art painting on my wall. I said, bro, ask him a simple question. Like, okay, when's the last time you tried to sell that painting? Like, how easy was it? Oh, well, I haven't tried to sell it. Okay, point in case. Because I bought some NFTs. I just thought they were cool. It's like, yeah, this is fucking Batman and shit. Like, yeah, I want this. And guess what? It's not hard to sell it, bitch. It's not hard to sell it. Shit covered my cost, bitch. My whole portfolio covered by one fucking buy. You're a fucking fool. Your fucking art painting that you and whoever the fuck knows about that artist is gonna pay for. You know who knows about Batman? The entire fucking It could not even be that case. It's like, fuck the Batman thing. It's just like more like, I'm like, I get people to like traditional art and stuff like that, but like, it's also traditionally hard for you to sell that art. Just facts. Just facts. They can act otherwise, but no, that's facts.
Certainly get your money back.
Potentially. And like, they certainly do have to find somebody to buy that art. You have to get let into that situation to find somebody to buy that art, and that's a closed circuit. So it's like, people be acting. They really want to act, but like, yeah, which gallery's letting you in first? Do you have that gallery? Do you have that set up? Are you paying those fees? Oh, you forgot about the listing fees and shit like that. Okay.
This is all true.
Yeah. They want to act like that shit don't exist in the actual art world. Like, it's like, dude, you don't know shit about the actual art world because you don't have millions that you've never been able to participate.
Yeah, those whole Jay-Z bars that I'll never forget. Or no, I think that's Kanye. No, that was Jay-Z. I forget the bar though. It was like, you know, you so rich you start buying art or some shit.
It's like, yeah, they just haven't. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, but that rocket ain't reaching you, buddy. Oh, that one did though. Do the banana. But I'm like, what's liquid is liquid, and that's the other thing that like people forget. It's like, yeah, you have your feelings, and there's always going to be a market for traditional art and stuff like that. It's not going to go away. But the current market that's emerging has no fucking bias. There's no, oh, your hands are dirty. You get out of my store. Like, ain't nobody looking at you when you come in the fucking room. Like, oh, what are you wearing? Or what the fuck, why you want to buy those jewels or whatever the fuck you saved up for. Nobody's giving you that look. And like, if you're not a person of color, then you've never experienced maybe what that feels like to save up and go in any place like that and get those looks.
It's always a weird feeling.
Yeah. Anytime you want to do anything nice. It's like, oh, you can do that? Good for you.
No, I usually, that part doesn't
If it's
bother
even
me.
good for you. If it's even good for you. It's probably just like, okay, be quick.
That usually doesn't bother me. What usually bothers me in those situations is the whole, you know, the kind of unnecessary niceness.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's what I mean by that kind of.
specialty kind of like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's what I mean by that. Yeah, it's like that, like type of, oh yeah, like it's like, bro, okay.
I'm not gonna be smug. I'm gonna be nice and kind of, you know, it's just like, hey, I just
I just want to do my
want to
thing.
eat my food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to eat my food.
I'm here to do my thing.
You didn't say nothing to nobody else.
Yeah, nobody
You know,
else getting this weird ass, like, why is it louder over here? Stop. Stop, because you loud. Life dog. Takes me back to lovely little clip. I like to watch the most ruthless clips in movies sometimes. They're usually disciplined, either like gangster or something like that. Scarface. The dinner scene. My man was tore up. Old girl was tore up. Everybody but the dude that was sleeping with old girl was tore up. Everybody's tore up. They was spitting truth bombs at each other. Oh my god, I was like, damn, both of them spitting facts. Get him. Old girl was tearing Tony one. Tony was tearing into, actually he was just tearing into everybody in the restaurant more so than old girl, but she kind of lit him up.
I don't think I've seen that movie from beginning to end.
see the clip. I feel like most people that like, if you haven't seen Scarface, most people just end up seeing the finale.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta see everybody raiding the house.
No, for me, I'll add you back in. We'll get you after this, BT. I was pinging you for a while. Thanks for making it back.
It's so iconic. Like, I feel like you can't escape that clip in life. You're probably seeing it at some point.
See, the thing about that movie though, the part that like really stuck out the most to me, I always pick up on the little stuff, was like, how'd he get into crime? And like, I just don't think people understand how that happens to people. You know?
Yeah.
He's working this really bad job, couldn't afford nothing, nobody respected him, everybody treated everybody real bad, and then one dude was like, hey, I can make you some real quick money real fast.
Yeah.
Oh, how quick? Like, quick. How much? This much. Okay. Like, criminal created. That's simple. It's like, and I just wish more people understood how that worked. You know, because like, that's, to me, like, being poor doesn't technically create criminals, but like, it definitely exacerbates the problem.
Yeah. I'm like that, and I mean, he gets to it. He gets that education later on from meetings and stuff, in connections with people. But what taught him financial literacy in that movie is the underworld. And like, if that was in actual education, I'm like, if anybody had cared to this man's obviously ambitious. Like, what the fuck? Like, why was this his only option? And like, now that's becoming like not the case, where it's like it's not part of the underworld and stuff anymore. And so it's like, and I think that's like also what's propelling right now for, because people are like, especially like hustlers and stuff like that. I know so many hustlers and stuff growing up. And I'm like, those hustlers that I knew that they could stop and turn whatever grand, however much, into whatever. Dude, they would, you know, wouldn't none of them be doing it. They would have just stopped and been like, cool, I can do this. No trouble. We out. We moving too.
Don't have to
Yeah.
slap people's heads or
Yeah,
nothing.
you don't gotta be mad about the area or nothing.
But that's just the part that I wish more like casual people understood about kind of the whole scenario. Is like, nobody wants trouble. Even the people who subconsciously create it for themselves, they don't actually want the trouble.
Hopefully some new times where I'd love to see a generation of rappers and stuff like that that just talk about crypto and shit and just getting wild. I'm like, bro, turn all the dealers into fucking businesses. That would be fucking hilarious. It's like, yeah, let's make some connects with some grow ups. Let's invest. Let's do this. Let's stop. Like, yeah, that would be a fucking generation.
Well, Killer Mike kind of does stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's happening more and more already, like a little bit. But like, I think this type of shit's gonna help prepare it. Like, I think Soulja Boy's a great example, quite honestly. Great example.
You're right, but you know, he is a little rough around the edges.
Soulja Boy's a great example. People want to knock it because it's like it's whatever it is, but like I mean like even stuff like Logan Paul to a degree, like with his NFTs, but it's this new wave that's like actually jumping instead of being like we're gonna leave it for whoever. Like let's compare this to like I don't know, something like Pogs. Like the 80s or 90s. It's gonna make it into movies and shit like that, but even when it made it into movies, it was for nerds, you know? It's for nerds though. And so it's like, yeah, well what's the growth potential of this thing? It dies out. If it's for whatever the fuck. If it's not for nerds though, if it's fucking diamonds, that's never going anywhere. And I feel like this is like more that type of Yeah, it's that type of industry like emerging and stuff where people it's something that people can talk about and stuff like that and put into things, and it's new, and it's it was for nerds before, but that's because the same way skinnies were only for fucking nerds or whatever the fuck then. Like it's like oh, because it's that new. The same way baggy pants is only for the thugs, and then it's like everybody wearing fucking baggy pants. They still wear them in Japan and stuff like that. I like their style. the Korean and Japanese baggy pant type style and stuff like that.
I never liked the full baggy ones, though. It really irritated me when people would wear those like pants at their ankles. You know, you like that was kind of always bad taste for me. I can't do that.
I didn't mind it. So you know, it's like I like skater culture too and stuff. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of dope looking. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it had its time.
It had its time.
It had its time.
You had some skinny jeans.
Yeah, I still got some skinnies.
Oh, you still got some skinny?
Yeah, I look good with skinnies. These legs.
Boy, these legs.
I wore some whatchamacallit. There was pre-COVID. There was like this art ceremony thing. It's like they're the art awards in Seattle or whatever for like different theater companies and shit like that. And I was going to that year because I had worked with this one company, like doing their marketing and stuff. And whatchamacallit, wore some nice skinnies to that. It was like some they were like suit pant type skinnies or whatever though. But some nice skinnies. Went down to the pink chucks. Up top with the blaze.
Boy, I got some chucks because of you, man. I didn't like them.
Brad. You said they hurt your feet?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You probably got the wrong size. What size did you get?
Probably like 14s. I have some giant ass feet, man.
Is that like your normal size?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to what are you supposed to buy like a size up or like a size and a half up or something like that? Or forget.
Them boys.
But yeah, I'm like, you probably just didn't do it right.
Okay.
That is the case. It is the case. You gotta look it up. Look it up.
All right.
It's
I believe you. I'm just letting you know.
It's
I
a
got
thing.
some chucks. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like my homie Albert. Boy, I spent one night in them and I was like, all right, they're never being worn again.
Yeah, I'm like, sound like
that bad.
Yeah, sound like you probably got some bad boys. Too tight. Cause yeah, supposed to wear a little big.
Shelly liked them though, because we both got a pair.
Yeah. And that makes sense too, because they're I mean it's a unisex brand, but like if you're trying to peg it, then and she's a woman, so it's probably that much better with sizes.
Yeah, you know, I do have some like giant ass feet, man.
I mean, me too, bro. I think mine are like, I usually wear like a 13 or something like that, right? But my chucks are like 14. Boom!
I mean, I'm not mad.
I'm just saying.
I believe. I was just saying my feet were dying.
I hear you, bro. I was like, you know,
for me to be like, you know what?
So,
I guess it's not for me.
You just gotta know. You just gotta know. It's like, did you order them online or did you go in?
No, I actually went in.
You went in and they fitted you for them?
I'm not sure if they fitted me for them. I think we just put them on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, these all right."
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
walk
I was
around
like,
a little
bro,
bit,
what?
You know? Okay.
I was like, dude, there's no way they like. Did they actually do that? Man, I feel like anytime I go in, they be like, "It's been a while," but like, yeah, you want these like half a size up or something. And like Chuck's like one of the few things I'll go in for sometimes because like I want to get the colors. But I found these pink ones online. And just like, they get compliments all the time too. They're a little old now, but they still look really nice. You're just like, damn, okay. with the Easter pink.
You up then? Splatoon?
What was I say? I mean, like any other thing. Safe Moon had like their little, they have like some type of announcement thing that was supposed to happen today. And so, I mean, it's regular in crypto, the buy the dip, sell the news type of thing, or buy the rumor, sell the news, because likely a dip. Just because, like, I mean, even if there's nothing to FUD on, people that just know market cycles are going to be like, yeah, I should probably, just in case, get out. And they cause like a waterfall. But like other than that, like what's been called, Sma had been asking me about crypto and stuff lately, and being like, I'm watching these tutorials and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, which ones for like, you know, degen plays, which ones for longer plays on like on these cryptos and stuff. So I gave him a list, and I was like, yeah, like recent degen play, like, you know, Safe Moon is like hot, like Safe Moon MRAP. I feel like less people know about MRAP, but it's kind of global. But Safe Moon MRAP. And he gave me up today. It was like I think he's like, I don't know if it was a screenshot or a link, but he showed me this Keemstar thing. And he was like, it was like he said, Keemstar said something like, I wasn't liking that live stream. I'm selling my Safe Moon or something like that. And like to me, I see that as like, okay, that's probably gonna cause a dip, right? Because like it's some influencer person that's like flooding the project. So whether they like, I don't think he realizes it or not. Cause like I looked at his tweet, like by the time I looked at it, he was like, oh, you know, I got back in with another positioner, blah 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 blah. But like a smaller, I felt more comfortable. And but like before I even got to see that, I would like answer Sma and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, bro, this is kind of also like what I guess my real point was like celebrities and any folks like that, like really just big celebs, like Lindsay Lohan, like Soulja Boy even, cause so like I don't give a fuck what they do. Matter of fact, when I saw the Keemstar sold, this is what I did immediately. I wish I had to, like, I can go get the timestamp actually if I went to the blockchain. If you know my account, you can go see it. But like, moments Ma sent me that shit, and like I saw that, I went and looked at the chart for Safe. I saw that it had dipped, and I bought more. And we up. And the reason because like I'm already up a bunch, and this dude just like without knowing it, because like he saw who knows how many other like stupid celebrity level people and like stuff like that. All the paper new hands and stuff like that though that are worried because they're catching something really high up, sold out, and they don't understand the tokenomics of the token either. They don't even understand really. They're like, yeah, you just hold the fucking thing. I'm guarantee you the vast majority don't. You hold the thing, you earn more tokens. It's like farming usually, but this is a lot of their first token. And so they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
I must move forward.
And then project got fudded. I'm like, I'm going in. And before I turn around, the thing is up like 5-10%. I go look at the small thing, and then I go look at the tweet, and the dude's like, yeah, I got back in the smaller position. I'm like, yeah, just look. Because my man doesn't know anything about crypto. You are popular for fucking drama on the internet. And so, if anything, this is what you do. You're just doing you right now. And get one of your normal posts out there. If you were known for cryptocurrency, if he was like an Elio Trades, any of these other like actual like Trayvon James, like fucking Da Vinci, Jeremy, anybody who's an OG, there was like actually like, yo, you need to look at this part of it for real. I'd be like, okay, I need to at least look into this a little tighter. Maybe sell my position while I look into it, because that might be bad. But Keemstar, get the fuck out of here.
This dude, fuck out of here.
Like legit, like come talk to me, and I will tell you to your face, like, dude, like your decisions in crypto, I'm gonna say get the fuck out of here, like 9 times out of 10. Like, I don't care. Like, you're just like, yeah, you can say that. Maybe it'll be a good decision, but I'm not going to make any type of decision based on what you say or what you selling by. Purred. Like, if you had been talking about it in more than one video, and if it was about anything other than, if I see your first crypto video and it's about Doge or SafeMoon or BTC or ETH, we don't got nothing to talk about.
Nothing to say.
Got nothing to talk about.
If Izzy don't show up, it's you, Al. I guess I have to think a little bit more about that too. When to buy more into a position versus when to sell. Because, you know, like, you know, doing the DeFi stuff, all the stuff that we were talked about so far, I was like, okay, it's really important to play the volatility of the market. You know, that's really where most of your gains are going to come from. You have to understand the ups and downs of the market, what's making things shift, what are the correlating factors that make it go up, what are the correlating factors that make it go down. Because, like, one of the things that I, like, kind of have trouble wrapping my head around, just because we're talking about the subject, is what makes the market go up. Everybody that I listen to is like, okay, Bitcoin is a storage of value as far as the market is concerned, which is why it's just always good, you know. And then you have like things like Ethereum, where it goes, the things that you can do with Ethereum, like kind of hold the true kind of essence of what makes blockchain interesting. A decentralized entity that people can't control, that you can create things on top of, that can't be controlled by government. So, like, you know, I had to do, you know, start listening to this dude talk about like Ethereum, why it's so interesting, why certain things are the way they are and stuff. So he kind of talked about like BNB and the Binance blockchain, why that's popular, and how it might be eaten into some of the aspects of like Ethereum and stuff. And, you know, so it's like I understand some of that. Like, I understand where they're going. I just, you know, their statement kind of was like, well, just how to play the market, I guess, you know, because like they basically said it's really, really hard to predict, and I know it is, but, you know, like you making a statement like, oh, he said this, okay, I'm gonna improve my position on this. It's like kind of the energy and the thought process that I'm trying to like.
Because it's like it's a big celebrity that really knows nothing about the thing, and like I got to consider his wealth. And like what his position might have been. I'm like, you might have had like $100,000 in there. Quite honestly, like you might not think it, my guy. But when a lot of people don't even know how to get into this shit, and you got somebody else, like I bet he didn't buy it himself. Bro, one of the few persons that could probably talk about some shit and not actually buy it themselves, and it's crypto. Like,
yeah, I
you know,
that.
That's the type of person this is, though. And so I'm like, son, I don't care what you say. Like, thank you for loading my bags.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that could definitely play to the market, though. It's kind of like, you know, Elon Musk type of things, where, like, you know, he's the reason Doge is popular, correct?
Yeah, kinda.
So it's like, kind of like, there is an element of FOMO that you would want to play around, right? Like,
yeah, and this is like the reverse FOMO is all I'm saying. This is like a situation where, like, yeah, I'm totally agreeing. I'm just like, yeah, but this is just one of those situations where Elon Musk is Elon Musk. This is Keemstar.
I get what you're saying.
And so that's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, but it's like, yeah, but Elon Musk has known about Bitcoin for like years, talked about investing in it for years. He's obviously one of the smartest people on the fucking planet.
I mean, this company bought into
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, but it's to the same thing. Like, so like it's the exact reverse. Is all I'm feeling out in the market because of their knowledge level. That's why I was like, I listened to like a bunch of crypto people that are like, if they said something, I would be like, yeah, I'll sell. But Keemstar is not one of them. Is Elon Musk one of them? Yeah. The same way that a lot of people were like positive for Elon Musk. Like, yeah, if Elon is positive about something, I'm gonna go positive. I'm not gonna fucking fight it. Not Elon. Not Elon's wealth. Neither. And so if Keemstar wanted to turn bullish on it though, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna enjoy your bullishness. But as far as you leaving this thing that was already doing great before you ever knew about it, son, I do not care. Like, get out. Was Doge doing great before Elon Musk? Not really. It was doing okay. It was doing normal Doge shit, which is just pump and dump. So it was always gonna pump and dump. But he accelerated the fuck out of it. So if he wants bearish, yeah, I'll go bearish. But he's bullish. Star was the reason that Safe Moon went bullish, that would be something to consider. He ain't the reason. Like, son, I've been in Safe Moon since inception, so you are not it.
Damn. All this makes sense. I agree with you. You know, it's just, you know, it just takes me a while to go full kind of big picture mode. You know, I don't like rushing my big picture, my understanding.
So yeah, it's knowing how that person's gonna affect the market. Like, there's certain like financial people, like for like regulators and stuff like that, or people in the United States government, that if they make a certain opinion about a cryptocurrency, like not even like a or like an investor, like a traditional, I'll do that even better than regulators. If a traditional stock investor, or even like Jim Cramer or somebody like that, says something bearish about Bitcoin or Ethereum, for whatever reason, the normal financial world turns really bearish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Most crypto OGs fucking celebrate. They'd be like, yes, bitch! Y'all fucking, like, there's something that, like, it's like, depending on the person, like, dude, the vast majority of the time, it's like, yeah, it's somebody who don't know shit, though. Like, most of the time, because it's somebody who's, they got their wealth from something else. That's not what they came from. They don't care to look it up. They feel like it was speculative until it was worth an article.
I somewhat agree with you there. I still think the government can fuck some crypto up.
They can fuck some up, but like people are like, it's not gonna go anywhere. They can fuck some up, but it's not gonna go anywhere. And like, I'll guarantee you, if they like clamp down hard as fuck, I guarantee you two things. One, Bitcoin would still exist. Would still exist. All it would this is how funny it is. It's like all it would take, even if they killed off like Bitcoin right now, like this current currency of Bitcoin, all it takes is a fucking fork. That's all it takes. All it takes is a fork. They go ahead and want to shut down Bitcoin. All the miners agree because like government snapped down. All the miners agree, make an adjustment. Bitcoin forks over. Everybody has a new fucking token. It's like, dude, stop. You don't know what you're doing. You just don't know what you're playing with. You don't know who you're playing with. I'm like, it's not like, it don't have to be you to do it. You would just wake up and you'd be like, damn, it just keep moving every day. They'd be like, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Like, let them delete. They could delete the fucking token. Somebody would fucking push that shit to your wallet every time. I'm like, dude, it's just not gonna. It's really hard. It's gonna be really hard for them to do that. And so, like, if they clamp down, two things: Bitcoin's not going anywhere, and things like Monero are gonna skyrocket and not going anywhere. Monero and Zcash, which are any of the already anonymous things that they've already like banned in a lot of places that still exist, that have already gone up like 20, 30x because of that, are going to continue to skyrocket. Because people already understand that. That's what this shit was made for. It was like, hey, hopefully you don't try to fight us because this is only for everybody's benefit. We recognize that you've had the majority of the benefit for a long time. If you'd like to join this new movement, we'll all benefit, you yourself included. If you try to fight it, it's going to look really bad for one of us.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Prohibition. The Prohibition did mess a lot of people up.
It did. A lot harder to hide Prohibition. It's going to be really hard when like, if you've interacted in cryptocurrency and they send you like, and they fork Bitcoin to be an anonymous transfer token because governments want to crack down on it and make it so that they want to crack down on it to the point that people no longer want to use this one with a public ledger, and they fork it into a totally private ledger. That's gonna be really bad for them, because then they just send everybody the fucking new token. You can't track it. Okay, you don't know who the fuck got it. You don't know who got it. And people are just doing stuff with it. Yeah, you don't want that situation. You want the people to accept Bitcoin so that doesn't ever happen. You do not want everybody to move to Monero today and say fuck Bitcoin. That would be so bad for all governments. Like you would never, nobody would ever be taxed again if everybody moved to Monero or something like that. You'd be like, dude, you're done for. Like, why would you? You shouldn't have. Why would you force this outcome? It'd be the wrong chess move.
60 chest in this boy.
You got what's that chess show? You get Queen Gambit it. Yeah. Oh girl. Run into it's like normal financial world is the Queen's Gambit, like the main character, and DeFi is old boy from the New York Park or whatever the fuck. Old boy was just taking her money. Like, she's like, you want to play this game? Because I do speed chess. Like, oh, like, it's like, don't. Oh Lord, stop. She lost her mother. Have you seen the Queen's Gambit?
I have not.
Oh, you didn't. I'm like, you'd enjoy. You like chess, you sick motherfucker. It's like you'd enjoy it. It's like, you know, like fictitious story about like the, you know, that like Soviet era. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you know a little bit.
Yeah, the whole breakdown.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
And like, I understand it, but there's like, I have a hard time watching.
You didn't like Finding Fisher either? Was it Forrester? Forrester. No, Fisher. It's Fisher. Bobby Fisher.
I don't think I've seen that.
You never seen Finding Fisher?
No.
Bobby Fisher?
I really hate watching people make really, really bad decisions.
Bobby Fisher won. And Queen's
No,
Gambit
I'm talking
won.
about Queen's.
Oh, like her
Kinda.
life decision?
Yeah. She was telling me about what she was doing, and I was like, so it's like, this is why I can't watch reality TV. I can't watch, like, The Bachelor. I can't watch any of these shows that, like, kind of encourage this
This is a horrible
better
decision.
behavior. Yeah, it's just like, and it's like, there was a couple times she was like, come on, watch it with me. It's like, you know, I watched Bad Girls Club, and I was like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. You know, like, bad behavior is pretty predictable. You know what's gonna happen. So it's just like, of course, this is what happened. I was like, you see him make a decision. I'm like, okay, that was a terrible decision.
Hey, but she makes her, come on. We get a
It's
full
like-
loop here. This is a hero story.
Well, yeah,
And
but
she had a rough background. I'm like, she didn't exactly have it easy. It's
But
gonna
I
be
don't
like a
think
lot of
she
people in
got
the
it.
world. She did though.
the way Shelley described it is like, she still had her vices, but she made a little bit of money, basically.
No. She like pulled everything
left-
in. I'm like, maybe Shelly didn't finish it. I'm like, at the end of it, I mean, she beats her rival. She pulls her life together before that, and apologizes to the right people and stuff like that. Like comes to terms with those demons and stuff like that, and then goes out and beats her fucking person. I'm like, that's more full cycle to me. And it's like, again, like a lot of people in the world don't come back out of that situation. They don't rise up. I'm like, and so she did make all that money, and that the money was what like really fueled it, because it was like, yeah, she came from hell, made a bunch of money, and then like what happens? We see what happens all the time when that happens, when people come from hell and they make horrible decisions come because they don't know any better. Honestly, the education was never there for them. This is a new world, and so it's like what do you expect? But this is one of somebody who is able to. But that's that one. Fictitious. Bobby Fischer's real. Look him up. American champion. Chess. Soviet Union. Let's go.
I pinged BT.
Oh. Yeah, I'll let a timeout.
I mean, obviously it's you if he don't show, but
yeah, I did enjoy Queen's Gambit. It was fun. It's better than what is this? It's like this one movie or show on Netflix. Lily and I were watching. It was like what she was watching, and this girl was actually making the worst decisions. Like, forgot what the fuck it's called. I think it was like one of the girls from like Arrested Development or something like that, like his cousin or whatever. It's like playing the character, but she's just making some decisions, and eventually they end up like accidentally killing this guy. And like then they decide before it got to that, we were watching the show and she's making these decisions and I'm like, babe, like look, I like Dory, but she makes some horrible decisions. I'm like, yeah, oh boy, like shit, I don't know, man. I don't know if he should be with her and stuff like that. Cause it's like, and she was like defending her and stuff like, yo, blah, 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 blah. I think, you know, these decisions fine. And then like, it'd be like 5 minutes later and like something tragic would happen from it. I'm like, oh Lord, okay. And then like, yeah, they've been killed that guy and stuff. And, that actually just ended up kind of like being like the theme of the show is that she makes these horrible decisions.
You ever watch Euphoria?
No, is that similar?
That you might actually want to watch. I have a feeling you would like it, but it's I wouldn't say it's similar, but these people make a bunch of bad decisions.
Yeah,
like,
see, that's like I like wit.
I
like wit, like good
there
decision.
Is a little bit of wit.
Cause I'm like, that was her show. I'm like, yo, I can predict what's about to happen because these are bad. Yeah, like you said, like these are bad decisions, and it's like too many bad decisions. Like, I'm like, I mean, we talking chess. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what's her mental strategy after this bad decision? What you gonna do to come back?
How are you gonna overcome?
What you gonna do? Shit. Yeah, like I like strategy and wit and stuff like that. So that's really what's gonna get me onto like any type of show. Like it can be cool and relax or whatever the fuck. Usually like too many dumb decisions and stuff like that though, or like a character that's just like horrible and like doesn't want to overcome or something like that. I'm like, yo, what am I watching? I don't feed myself this shit. Wow, y'all really jumped that quick. Like, who does that? I literally move right to the. My guy. Like, wow. Just ruthless. Oh. It's funny. I have one. I'm going to call this the relationship. This should be like a thing. I should make like a TikTok segment about that. The relationship wars. Like, shows for dudes that you can probably watch with your girlfriend. It could be funny. Cause it's like it's gotta be something that catches their eye, you know. It's gotta have the right elements and stuff. I feel like sometimes the right type of dude will be like more diverse. You're like, I'm down for whatever. Honestly, I'm down for the romance shit like that. Sometimes she'll feel like I don't really like it and stuff. Or like sometimes, you know, I'm like, yeah, but that's not gonna be, you know, a new episode of Code Geass. Like, you know what I'm saying, babe? You know what I'm saying? Put that on pause for a second. Let me finish my episode first. Are you gonna start anyways? Cause it's not being Code Geass. That's like how I feel about them. Otherwise, I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, I don't care. I like a good story. But yeah. I feel like this series needs to happen because I got 2 wins recently in the shows you could possibly watch with your girlfriend category, or your spouse, your significant other of the female gender. And the first one was the Mighty Ducks. Quack quack quack. Quack! You got an eyebrow. She gave me the people's eyebrow initially. But, you know, I mentioned Seton Hall, my love for Gordon Bombay, that I had some of the action figures as a child. I think she felt bad. And so we went over to our Disney Plus and we put that bad boy on. And she really enjoyed it. It was really good. Like, I don't know how you could not enjoy it. Honestly, like, it was really good. And so win. But I was like, yo, I'm trying to pick out something for both of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not approaching you with World Trigger, babe. Although I think it's fantastic.
It's wonderful.
You should definitely try. I will do that type of shit. I'm like, I'm not approaching you with this one, but I'm about to start Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you want to come this demon stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know? Oh shit. She be saying no, but yeah. The ones that I actually tried that one, and then a recent win last night, which was a hard one. It was a hard one to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I lost Winter Soldier and Falcon. I don't know how I lost that. I feel like it's good.
She don't like the Winter Soldier?
Bro, she was like not paying attention when I started the first one, like fell asleep, and then she was really tired, like fell asleep. And so I'm like, yo, we should just like, you know, I'll hold and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's pretty good. and I'm like,
With
it's
the
part,
shoulders fire.
and I'm like, it's part of like the Marvel like series and stuff like that. It's gonna connect with all these movies and stuff. It's got the actual actors and stuff. And nah, she didn't. So she hasn't really given it a chance though. That's the only thing. Sometimes I'll pick out things that I think would really work for her, but she doesn't really. You know, I get that people eyebrows, so you gotta get around it. But I do. I mean, it's fire. It's fire. Maybe it's not. I mean, they got some fire ladies too. And I was like, yo, babe, Black Panther girl. Yo, warrior lady. I'm gonna pause it. You gonna make this decision? We can go back. Cause I'm like, oh, is she in here? I'm like, they better not have a sister too. Y'all playing with me, don't they? But yeah, that's good. But I lost that battle, unfortunately. Other win was the Invincible on Amazon. Have you heard or seen Invincible?
No.
Yeah, it got a big people's eyebrow from her. Because it's like the superhero thing. And I was like, babe, let's watch the superhero animation thing. It's so hard to win. It's got to be the right type. She does like superheroes and stuff, but it's just like only so much, right? So I'm giving her that look. She's giving me the people's eyebrow. I'm trying to avoid the suplex, rock bottom, all that shit. But she folds quickly. She goes, all right. You know, I also mentioned the Mighty Ducks and how I won that battle. And rub it in a little bit. And we go in and watch Invincible. Episode 1 finishes, and there's a cliffhanger. She's hooked.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I think it's got her for more than just a cliffhanger now. Like, she could fall off. The cliffhanger was pretty, but now I don't know. You still got questions. I don't know if anybody's going anywhere.
I was playing that game for a while, but like I always lose because she really likes those kind of drama type shows. That's what I think. Like she really does enjoy like Bachelor. And I can't.
I'll watch some Bachelorette with them and stuff like. I slept my like, look, she got like a phone group. Like Shelly should join her phone group actually. They got like a weekly thing. They will wait for each other and shit to watch it, and they all just talk and like talk gossip about the Bachelorette at the same time. There's no season right now, so they're watching the Bachelorette Australia. It's real life. The fucking Bachelor Australia because there's no season.
So Shelly just goes into like the Asian spheres. The Asian spheres start to pop off.
Oh, see, they be down, bro. If she want a group, she want a group chat. I think this is a group for her.
She kind of does it, but she likes to like binge it though. So she does like a massive binge. So she'll work, she'll do all that different stuff, and then the weekend will come around, and we might have like a little moment, and then she'll just spend 8 hours, episode after episode after episode.
Daniel. Yeah, hard to get shows like that. I just don't got the time to do it. I don't know when the last time I've been to something like that. Sometimes at night. I feel like there's like maybe 1 or 2 shows. I usually gotta get Bay on board with a show for me to be able to binge it.
Yeah, it becomes too unequal.
Yeah.
For me. Literally, I can't watch those shows. I'll lose my goddamn mind. Like, and like, I'm always wondering like why other people haven't lost their mind watching that stuff. Like, I'll lose my goddamn mind.
Yeah, it's not my. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah. I'm like, what was I saying last night? She was like, yeah, well, you don't watch this with me. That was like her thing before we turned on Invincible. And I was like, yo, I watched The Bachelor. I watched The Bachelorette. I watched last season. I come into Bachelor Australia on occasion.
I make my rounds. Okay?
You know, I'm making my rounds. I know who's who and things. She's still around. It's like, you know, I give it goes. That's the other thing. Like, I can just hop into a thing now. Like, I'll be like, she doesn't like when I do it though. Like, if she started a show, she's like, no, it's my show then. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, no, I'm gonna just watch over your shoulder. Like, no, it's my show. This is my time then. But
BT Dog, yeah, we have you as 3 wins. The S stands for streak. Because I'm also keeping track of your
So
streak.
you can earn some tickets.
Yeah, I can move that out of the way if it makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. And put the wins up first. That way you can see those. And then just put the streaks after.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it hurts. So it's, I understand though. I understand. It would be like, although I'm like, maybe that was just part of my childhood. It's like, I'm like, you know, her point is like, you know, I don't want to just start in the middle or something like that. I don't know the full story. I don't know everybody's real feelings. And then if she doesn't, then she's just, I feel like lots of times then she doesn't give it the full attention to earn, to understand that if they didn't see that first drama thing or whatever the fuck it was. And so I get that, you know, you gotta start the thing at the beginning to truly understand. Like, when somebody look at somebody with an eyebrow, and you're like, oh, I know what that's about.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
I know what that's about.
Punk guy.
Yeah, so I'm like, I feel that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, if somebody's like telling me it's a good story or something like that, and they've like already started it, like Walking Dead or some shit, I'm not gonna be like, y'all gotta start at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, you know, if it's you halfway through the season, like, I can catch up. Either I'm gonna start at the beginning or let's go, let's get into it. 2 episodes in, let's go. All right, cool. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people are like, I'm not. I'm a jumper.
Okay, I dabble.
I'm a jumper, baby. I get tracked by fucking Samuel Jackson across the globe. When are they gonna make Jumper 2? When are they gonna make Jumper 2? Huh? I like it.
I didn't watch that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody said it was trash.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, I like Jumper.
I don't see a lot of things, man.
Man, yeah, I'm a movie guy. Like, I don't see as much anymore because again, it's more. I don't like watching a bunch of movies like by myself. I'm like, if I'm gonna watch a movie, I could probably watch one with her unless she's watching something that she just wanted to watch. And it's like, nah, I don't want you to watch this with me. Otherwise, I will watch that as well, even if I'm coming in midway. But because I'm a movie guy. I just like stories. I like stories, and I don't care what part of it that I'm catching if I can't catch the full thing. Oh, that's not saying about my childhood. I'm like, maybe it's part of my childhood because like I feel like, you know, some of the early stories that we were introduced to were like stuff like Dragon Ball Z and shit. And I'm like, what were the odds that you caught that at the beginning? Do you remember the first time you were able to catch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning on Toonami? Or like before Toonami for me, it was in the mornings at like 6 a.m. or some shit like that. And I remember when I was finally able to catch it in the morning before school at a certain time. This is like before Pokemon even, y'all. Like, shit. I remember those Pokemon mornings too. That was like actually lit. Do they still have cart? Nah, because everything's like online and stuff. And like that was kind of lit when you used to like watch like the dope cart like Pokemon in the morning before school, and then go to school, talk about the new episode with the homies. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I was never a big fan of Pokemon.
Oh, bro, we getting it on the bus. And I was like, okay. But I got Pokemon Pinball. I was like, fuck Pokemon Pinball, bro. I'm waiting for the game. I'm waiting for Red and Blue.
It was.
Thought they was so dope with they Pokemon Pinball before Red and Blue. Thought they was so dope.
I think E2's coming. Can you click on the cost sheet? Doesn't look like it refreshed.
Okay.
BT dog, don't believe me. I changed it, dog. Trust me.
Please believe me. It says 4.2. It says 4.2 on the stream as well.
Yeah, it updated.
Okay.
Just in case Ethan don't come, he was just here. Eric, keep the sea hot.
Yeah, put that Invincible on though. You got Amazon?
I think I do.
Yeah. Like, I gotta link you a site.
Cause I got you.
Got you.
Anime season's trash. So.
Got you. It is. That's why I'm catching up with Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, damn. I thought this was gonna be the. I thought they said the new Overlord was coming out this season. I guess it's fall or something. Or I don't know.
I think they keep pushing it back. Because I thought it was
that might
supposed
be
to
it,
be
too.
like a season that like half ago. I thought it was supposed to come
No,
out.
I heard it was. I don't think it was that. I thought it was this year. I don't know. You might be right though.
I'm kind of sad too because like some of those series, like I didn't know I missed that much. World Trigger is one of those things that I didn't know I missed it that much.
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Seeing
was
that
like-
end was. Oh man. I'm like, yo, hold up. I gotta figure out what the fuck happened with Attack on Titan. I'm like, is this a 2-part ending for final season? Fuck y'all, bro. No, I did not just do that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they just did, bro. Cause I'm like, yo, hold up. That was not the end. Where's the next episode? Why is there no more Attack on Titan coming out?
Tell me.
Yeah, so I'm a little confused. I don't know. I'm like, maybe that was the end. It seemed, nah, that couldn't have been the end. They usually have way bigger endings than that. That would have just been like the most random ending that I've ever fucking seen. Cause I'm like, I'm confused.
Whoa.
Like
Yeah, it's
not in terms of story, but yeah, like did it just yeah.
It might be you. You might have to jump in there.
Dang.
Okay, then it's you. It's you, Eric.
But yeah, did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen last season?
No, I think I should though. I keep
You
seeing
should.
stuff about it.
Yeah, like Brandon and I had watched it like first day it came out actually because he was in town, and it was dope. We liked the first episode. We was both blitzed, but we liked it. And whatchamacallit, but like it was you know it was episode 1. There's only one available, and so I was like, all right. And I think like I don't know what else coming out of that season, but some other things caught my eye, and I was really getting into DeFi and stuff like that too. So I wasn't even playing that much in the anime. It's dope though. It's really dope. It's really dope. It's a sleeper. Don't sleep on it. It's like the action, all that good
Well-
shit, anime with
everything-
powers. It's like
I've
like
been
a
seeing
Hunter
a
x
lot
Hunter
of
type
things
of. Yeah, like it's good.
People are like, "Oh, you ever see an OP character?" And they show that one kid. And like, this guy is extremely OP.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
I've been
saw. A
seeing
meme
like a lot
about
of
that.
memes. Yeah, I've seen like tons of.
What was it? What was the meme that I saw? They like put like a dude from Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that above. It was something stupid, like something stupid, like above Goku or something like that. I forget. I like sent it to Brandon because it was just like the stupidest thing. I was like, bro, what is this fucking list that these people made? Let me see. Let me check out this list. This is. I actually got to recall this. But yeah, there was a Jujutsu Kaisen person on that list. I was like, oh, this motherfucker must be strong as hell.
Yeah, when you like read the memes, it just really seems like this dude is out here doing God's work.
I mean, look, from what I'm watching, I'm like, okay, we got some strong people out here.
When I got reincarnated.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, so it was like top 10 most powerful characters, and like I should start from the bottom. The bottom is like Psycho Kuso.
Psycho something. I know what you're talking about.
Characters like Psycho K. And then Tatsuya Shiba, Irregular Magic High School, was it Reinhard, ReZero, Makoto, something, Detective Conan, Anos, Misfit. Here's where it gets interesting. Number 5, Goku, Dragon Ball. And number 5. It was like, number 4,
Older
Xena.
Goku?
Huh?
Or
Oh, yeah,
younger
he's
Goku?
blue. He's blue.
Okay.
He's also.
so older, yeah.
He's Goku. Just Goku, man.
Goku, yeah.
We talking just Goku. His life. He still
Legacy.
is. He's a god. Son Goku. So 5 Goku, 4 Xeno Sama, Dragon Ball Super, 3 Saitama, One Punch, 2 Levi Ackerman. I think that's
I
my
respect. Yeah. I respect.
I was like, they put Levi at number 2.
I respect. You mad? You can't be mad.
I wasn't, dude.
be mad.
I wasn't. I was just like being, yeah. I was like, yo, look at this. They got Levi at number 2, bro. But Goku, he was like, well, I gotta catch up and Attack on Titan. And I was like, dude, yeah, if you haven't seen what Levi did in this season of Attack on Titan, like this time on Levi in Attack on Titan. God. Bro, I'm still lost. I'm still shook off of last season with this man. When he took on like all the troops was just like fighting these fucking titans and like running at this wall of fucking rocks and shit, just getting obliterated. And this man Levi just, I'm like, yo, this is one of the hardest fucking scenes in anime. Period. This is too much. They went off.
That man is ridiculous, man.
Number one is Hataru from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Because what I like about him is you never expect what he's gonna do.
He just like he gets so furious. My God.
It's like you're usually like chilling and you're like, you know, hey, he ain't about to do shit. Like I still remember the first time he popped up. I was like, you ain't about to do shit.
You gotta
all that crazy spinning, like the
you gotta
whole
see
like.
this, you gotta see this image of his face just to appreciate it. Just to appreciate that looking together. But yeah, his spinning, dude. Once he started to spin, like we ain't never seen the gear do that. Mikasa looked at him like, oh, so this is a god.
Oh, so this is.
Oh shit.
Aaron might have your number, BT.
Just jump. Is it? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Oh, it's E2. It's E2.
It is.
Okay.
E2,
Okay. Okay. I don't want to fight that Dark Samus anyways.
I didn't ping you.
I'm just gonna run away and shoot balls at me.
If you don't respond, it is for sure on you, brother.
All right, brother.
Heck yeah, brother. Go ahead,
Like, oh my
jump in,
goodness.
brother.
I'm like, speaking of bad decision making, it even happened in the Mighty Ducks. Like, not to give away too much because you should watch it. The new mom was like very much one of these moms where it's like, we should just play for fun. Everybody, like, it's not that serious, like, you know, like that type of stuff. Where it's like, yeah, that's cool. But and like I was like. And like she's like, yeah. She's like, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, I feel that. But at the same time, like I'm a competitor though. So like number one, that just wouldn't really flow with me. But like at the same time, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm like, but what they're about to experience is an ass kicking then. I'm like, which is gonna make it not fun. And they're gonna turn their tune around a little bit because she's pushing the fun a little too much, and so they're gonna be awful. like they're not gonna get good enough, and they're gonna get their ass kicked and like want to quit almost. And then, like, sure enough, like, I'm like, yeah, dude, you can't, come on, bro. You gonna put them out against other kids that are, like, playing serious sports? It's like the CYO team playing against one of my AAU teams, bro. We be throwing it off the backboard, like, this one for my mama. They be fooling, bro. Oh, you know what our team would have did to them? Bro, coach would have been acting in like in the don't come to our coach for some like, you know, oh coach, tell him to pipe down. He'd be like after we get 80, nah, my son, I'm gonna take my son out after you shoot the 3. Bro, ruthless.
Yes, Onyx. It is still going on. Currently, the one with the most wins is E2P2 with 6. The cool second would be BT DYOR with 4 deaths.
So this is already the case with the NBA and stuff, right? NBA already does this, and so I'm sure it'll be the case some more with them. But I'm like more concerned about how it's gonna be on football and stuff. I'm like AR and VR games in the future, right? You know what I'm saying? Get one better and stuff. NBA already has full teams of players for their official NBA esports teams and stuff like that. I'm like, how long can we start getting like these AR, VR, like, you know, full football teams? Like, I feel like that would be kind of good. I'm like, not like you know, the roster is not going to be like 50 players or something like that, but you know, like 11. I'm like, that would be actually really fucking interesting for a football game where you're relying on a fucking team in VR, AR. Ugh.
I mean, I imagine one day, you know, we might be able to figure in, maybe stop seeing physical football.
I'm like, I think it's already possible though, because like you can usually play different characters, right? Like you can light up your teams online and stuff like that when you're playing the sports games, so you can do that. But they just haven't been in like AR, VR, and very smooth enough for like people to really want to do it like that. Slash, it's, you know, affordable.
Right.
But new Xbox is rumored to potentially have some AR, VR components or something like that, but they haven't, you know, disclosed yet. Like, that would be a nice little catalyst, because people were saying the movement from the new Madden. They're like, yeah, it's a different game. Like, yeah, even the difference between this one and the same one, like the same season of this one, same version of this one on the normal Xbox, is just actually a different game. And it's actually, yeah, it's not even crossplay. Even if you download it, yeah, it's like they treat them as 2 different games. So I'm like, yeah, the movement and shit like must be way different. People were saying it feels crazy though, with like the players' abilities and like how they actually react to things when you do something.
So what we haven't talked about yet is Jeff Kaplan leaving Blizzard.
Yeah. You know what? Did you hear anything more about what the reason was, or?
No. Sure, Onyx, I can add you to the list.
It's Oblivion.
It probably is Oblivion.
Probably
I was reading
is,
that
'cause
at the X, yeah. I wasn't reading the X, No, I was, actually.
Okay, I see where you messed up. You're just reading the end part.
Yeah.
You're starting at the O and ignoring the first part of the name.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know exactly what that is.
I'm like,
so
bro, who the fuck is Onyx? I'm like looking for the ONYX. I'm like, bro, who? But yeah, I haven't really looked into it. I'm like, you know, I don't know if that's good or bad for it.
I think it's bad. I mean, because of the record of Blizzard, you do know a lot of Blizzard Activision employees are leaving. Like pretty much the whole team for StarCraft left.
Damn. Why? What's up?
I think it's the Activision part of it, you know, to where it's like the game was owned by a guy who loved and created video games, you know, and then when, you know, they partnered with Activision, it became, you know, a corporate company. And so I think, you know, the idea of creating a game that people would love kind of got lost a little bit, you know? And I think that just slowly started to grind people's gears. You know,
Yeah.
'cause it's not like, I mean, everybody knows what Blizzard is. And, you know, if you could just not create a good game anymore because you have these dudes saying, all right, well, where are the microtransactions, you know? Are you going to work those in?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to work on more of the creative? You want to spend more money on esports? You want to do these types of things? Nah. We need to have some realistic conversations about microtransactions, my guy.
I mean, like, I feel like one of Blizzard's biggest mistakes with just Overwatch was just simply, you saying it there, with the esports in general. I'm like, whether or not people could do more grassroots, which I'm like, sure. But, like, just the fact that they, like, even put these type of thoughts in people's heads and stuff like that and, like, branched it and separated it the way they did was, like, it was so traditional market. That's what I'll say. It's like, it was so fucking traditional market, so old boys club, you know, good old boys club. Whereas, do you have $10 million? Like,
Yeah.
bitch, what does that have to do with skill? The fuck? So you the only one because you have the money? Even if me and all my friends were the best fucking players in the world and we wanted to make our own team and compete at that level, you're just telling me we couldn't. That's trash.
It's you and
Because I can do that. If I can do that, if me and my boys want to go and try out for the NBA, and we can do that. So what? We can't do it in esports though? What kind of fucking hypocrisy? Like, what is this? This is the most trash ever. I'm like, you can do that in you can do that in basketball, soccer, football. You can just go and try out for these teams and shit like that. You and the homies, if you want to make it. You can't just make a team though. But it's like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. But yeah, that killed it. That killed it. And I'm like, speaking of football, I'm like, you can still go out and make your own football leagues. But they're not taking the game of football and being like, yeah, look, if you play, either you play in the NFL or you don't play football. No, it's like we got the XFL because everybody doesn't like that form of football. We got the fucking CFL because everybody's not at that level. We got different divisions and shit. People just don't watch them. But Overwatch, I don't know what the fuck they thought they was on.
control the IP. It's like a small difference in the idea of the game, you know? Like, does anybody truly own basketball? Does anybody truly own football? Like you said, like, anybody can create their own team. They can create their own organization around the concept of the game. But how these companies treat these IPs, to some degree, I can respect. I understand not allowing someone to clone your game and then resell it, reskin.
Yeah.
Like, I get that. But, like, you know, my biggest thing is kind of like, why wouldn't you let people mod your game though? You know, to me, that I don't understand. Why don't you not give the people the tools?
I think they're just afraid. Afraid that somebody else is gonna make something better using what they created.
Well, I mean, that's happened. It's happened a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's going to. It's going to. You're not gonna be able to stop it, but they try.
So it's
They're afraid.
it's like, you know, the traditional Halo days, or, you know, kind of like the whole zombie, all the game modes that were created because of the way people wanted to play the game. And it's like to me, it just hurts my brain because every company that's afraid of that stuff makes so much money off of it. So a good example would be like Mario Maker. You know, like, people want to do those things. You know, and they can create all these worlds and all these levels, and you guys don't have to spend a goddamn dime. But you're making so much money off of it that I don't understand why you don't actually see the big vision. You know, like there's the whole Warcraft 3, you know, creating the game, creating MOBAs. You know, it's created from an arcade game, Warcraft 3. You know, it's like events that like kind of have esports and all, you know, would be the Dota Internationals, where they give away, you know, $40 million, you know, no, actually it's higher. I think it's like $130 million or something like that for their compendiums and what they sell with skins and so on and so forth. Like, imagine if they opened it up to designers to create their own skin in like some NFT format, now that NFTs are out, but back in the day, why won't they let people just create skins for their game?
Yeah.
And then sell it, like, you know, they don't even have to like you know, do like an NFT type thing. It's just like, put the skin to the damn game. Like, you know, like, it's just insane to me that, like...
Yeah, they'll see some fan make some awesome ass design, and they're like, "Oh, that's a great fan design." No, we don't. We're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna put it in there. We might actually sue you. It was a little too close to our design. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, and so that's usually...
How dare they like your game?
Yeah, it's like, how dare they have any kind of fandom around what it is.
Yeah, disgusting.
And that is what gets me. Is to me, I just don't understand.
Hey, Ethan, how about that recovery though? I know you was impressed I made it back on that one recovery on the right side. Cause I did a little special something. I ain't never floated that far before. That was a float.
Like, it just don't make no sense to me, man. It's so free money. Like, you know how many people would buy skins?
Hey, look, it's not even gonna be a dispute anymore though. Like, I feel like a lot of it is bound to change. A lot of it is about to change. It's like blockchain games and stuff like that coming out. Like, they can use Unity and stuff. I'm really excited about this Mist token that I was talking about. I bought like the other day at like 6 cents or whatever the fuck. Let's just link you. It looks cool, like a Polygon type of like dungeon crawler type of RPG game, and it's gonna be on Steam.
Ooh,
yeah, that's right. There are actually it's starting to happen more and more. There are already other blockchain games on Steam. Actually, other games that are monetizable and stuff like that. And it's starting to become more and more regular. Even like I play Gods Unchained. You can actually link up your Gods Unchained with Steam and stuff like that. You can do that with a bunch of the games and stuff. But that allows you to play it on your mobile phone and stuff. But a lot more of them are starting to utilize these type of platforms, figure out ways to incorporate what look like a lot more of a normal fucking game in this, and utilize the economy and stuff like that, so they can do stuff like a real example, because I don't know if they're gonna have it in this game, but a real example would be like the Sandbox and their NFT marketplace. They actually just opened up the marketplace. I think I tried to show it to you before when we were doing examples of things. We went over to
I think so.
the Sandbox.
Big map.
Yeah, and it was closed though. Like the marketplace itself was closed. I was like, oh, I want to show you the shit. But they opened it up to the public now and stuff. So like a bunch of the items on there, like all the fucking items, are made by the community. And so like if it's a lamppost that you want to put in your game or whatever the fuck, if you want to put this item on your person, they let community members that are interested in the game fucking build those and design those. They gave them the tools to design them for their game. I'm like, bro, thank you. Fucking genius. Like, that's all it takes. Why are you fighting it?
Why are you fighting?
What's the fight for?
It's a simple deal that you can make where like you just give the people who create a little bit of money.
That's all
you know,
it is.
kind of like a small royalty, and then
That's all it is.
yeah, the future.
Yep. Like,
All that,
you
like,
made that, you're
you
able to
can't pay
sell it.
devs to do that. It's like, well, you can pay your community and pay them a real small amount. You know,
Yep.
like I still remember Overwatch, where all those people created those characters for the game, like whole damn concepts. And it's like, you know, like okay, some of it might not fit the specific art you're going for, but damn, like some of that stuff's worth it. That game still needs like a giant character. I don't know about Overwatch anymore. I was like kind of excited for it, but now I just don't.
Yeah. It's like damn guys.
It's a revolutionary game.
It's a great game. I still enjoy playing it. And like most of the times when I play it, it just really comes down to having some decent teammates. There's not too many shitty people in one position, and totally fine. A lot of the crap maps and stuff like that are kind of dealt with. Maybe one or two that are like, May is bae. DPS be Get more healing these days because less queue time unless I'm like I want to wait the first game or so. My DPS has been tearing fools up. Oh my god. The last time I played DPS with a squad, we jumped in that game and said, alright, we'll check that May out. Or we were on the first point on a Havana. First point. 3. There's like the other thing was like a Junkrat or somebody turned and said, yo, who has gold damage? It's like, I have like 3,000. I was like, it's me. Bro, as May. They were like, yo, May, oh, hold up. Like, yeah, bro, I'm over here eating them alive, man. Yeah, we need to push this. Be sniping, like, let somebody get close to me, let them get alone. Like, no.
Uh-oh. E2 is at game point in this boy. Although his nemesis BT Dog might enter the room if you're still around, BT. Scuba Steve was out here getting it done.
I'm about to tweet Keemstar right now. I'll be like, look, you need to apologize for that like $300, $400 of gains you erased. I'm gonna need it back like today. Oh shit. No, the market was kind over the last 2 days because like everybody knows about Safe Moon, but if you're a real degen like myself, Safe Moon is not the only, as they're calling them now, moon token. They're just reflect tokens, branched off, and they call it's a reflect token because they come off of this token called RFI on Ethereum. They all forked off of this token, which allowed people to basically, it was because Ethereum gas fees in September or so were really high, right? And so they didn't want people didn't want to have to stake, approve the contract, stake into the contract, harvest, unwithdraw, all that shit to get your money from a contract. So they're like, fuck it, we'll make this type of token that distributes it right to your fucking address. And so that's where that concept came from. So that's where the reflect tokens forked from RFI. Ooh, OGs be knowing stuff. And now they're being branded as moon tokens. A lot of them are putting safe or moon in front of their name, or fi. But yeah, being a degen, know about quite a few. I'm like, let's list off a few. We got Fox, we got MRAT, we got Safe Elon, there's Safe Elon Gate, or Elon Gate. Safe Elon was actually a rug, I believe, but some people are still putting liquidity in there. Elon Gate, Bafe, Moondao, P-Dow, Pig. There's another type of pig. There's multiple pigs, so be careful. And then we have Safe Moon. Oh, there's also Fair Moon, which if you're like struggling with Safe Moon with like the transactions and slippage, I think that might make a Fair Moon kind of popular in the upcoming days. I'm trying to decide on. But then I made some gains off it recently, like because again everything's been kind. The cool thing with Fair Moon is like there's like no weird slippage thing where you have to like increase it a bunch or whatever the fuck. It's like always at like 2 or 3% without having to do anything weird. So that's really nice. There's a bunch, folks. Those are ones with like all those ones that I just named too have had like more than $1 million in TV like moving in the last 24 hours. So like they're known amongst the people.
The future.
But I'll also say pretty much all those. I would say all except for like there's gonna be like one, probably Safe Moon at this point. All but like one is gonna survive. There might be like maybe two survivors, maybe like one other one. But whoever's got the most better marketing and stuff like that.
He's asking about BTT.
What about BTT? BTT, the light. The light at the end of the tunnel.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah, I mean BTG is just doing wonderful. That's like my favorite, probably blue chip penny stock right now. That and Akomi. That and Omi are my most favorite. So Omi got the dude. People sleeping on Omi right now, man, are still speculating and stuff. Bro. I can't believe I made that TikTok when I made it and stuff, like was sharing it so early. And like I also can't believe, like I was surprised when I did it because I had to make like 3 videos because I was like, dude, how are nobody was responding to the videos really. They're getting like okay like views and stuff, and I'm like, I can make something else and get like thousands of views, and this one is just getting like 200, 300, 400 views or something like that. Like what? And the people all of a month later, the thing blows up. Token price went up. Users on the app downloads and stuff like that went up. New deals coming in. You're talking about a fucking deal with Nantech. Because again, the guy who made Akomi he's a big fan of Ready Player One. And so he's like, yeah, you know, I'm looking at, you know, partnerships with people like Engine and their metaverse. You know, I'm really interested in the metaverse concept and Ready Player One and this and that. And he's like, you know, us to have our own with our AR and VR situation and stuff like that. You know, be able to like something like a Decentraland type. So I'm like, dude, they're planning on. You have all these NFT items and stuff like that that are one-off, made by these special like artists and stuff like that that are critically acclaimed, usable. Oh, shit's gonna be so much. Oh. I'm like, dude, this Nantech partnership. Wow. And for those who don't know, like just by the name, Nantech are the people that made Pokemon Go and that type of technology and stuff. So they use the geocaching technology. So it's AR, VR on the go. Like they already have it on the go, kind of, you know, for like a whole world gaming environment, metaverse for these different items and stuff. So they got stuff like Jurassic Park coming out. They got Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh coming out. They got like, dude, Street Fighter. Son. And the Street Fighter ones are supposed to be interactive when they come out. I'm like, bro, let me be able to buy a kin or something like that. Power that motherfucker up and fight my friends. It'd be so dope. It would be like the cartoons of the 90s where they'd have these digital things and they go like, you know, it's like they're like it's very street-like and they go meet up somewhere and they're like, oh, battle my digi thing, whatever the fuck. It's like, it's pretty much that. That's pretty much exactly that though. You can't have it this week.
Okay. That brings us our first place winner for tonight.
Ooh.
Let's see if BT is around or not.
Now, congrats, Ethan. God tier player. Also, don't forget, guys, merch now available on Money Match Gaming's esports store. Kind of on I'd say it's on a sale right now because I'm actually gonna raise the prices on some of the items a little bit. So if you want them for the cheaps, now's the time to buy. Izzy just got his gator. Izzy ordered a gator, and so he just got that. It looked really dope. I sent the Evan a picture. Whatchamacallit, myself and Camaraderie got shirts going our way. But yeah, check that stuff out, guys. I'm also gonna be making some when I get some more time and stuff like that. Maybe I have some time tonight, but I want other marketing material. Make some crypto merch and stuff. Like I want to make like some meme type of crypto shirts and stuff like that because I'm like, that's funny to me. So maybe I'll turn some things into memes.
Boy, did the whole world leave just now?
Did they?
They could have.
Damn. Not used to that second, third error yet. I'm like, Air's probably not really used to second, third. Same for Splatoon is fairly new. Same for Oblivion. It's too young. Too young.
That'll bring it to an end then.
Damn, Daniel. Yeah, y'all don't know. They're second and third place for tickets.
I'll reward the BT T-Dog second, and then just give Air third.
Yeah, sounds good.
BT was really, really close, and I mean, hey, y'all ain't here,
Meow. Meow.
Splatoon? Splatoon, did you want to fight for second or third? And are you actually a part of our Discord arcade? Because we can't reward you if you're not a part of our Discord arcade.
See.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't help my brother.
Are you a part of our Discord arcade? Well, like the okay could be an answer to many things.
On the Discord. Okay. Well, if you're interested in a 24-hour matchmaking system or any other money match gaming events, I think it'd be a good thing for you to do. There is a process to earn that right to join the Discord arcade. So we'll probably call it here then. I don't imagine I mean, maybe Smurf wants to, but
yeah.
Let me get you the list of the Discord real quick.
Meow.
And then, you can always ask us questions in there, but I guess we'll just wrap up tonight.
Duh.
All right, so let me go ahead and reward BT the second place prize and Air the third place prize. But join the Discord. Start in the Start Here channel, walk you through the entire process. If you need help, go ahead and ping me or Smurf, and we'll do our best to get to you when we see you, my brother.
Meow. Oh no, I'm closing Arena, my guy. Mr. Splatoon, I'm closing the arena. Probably be switching to the box, switching to the box. And when should join me on the box, play some whatchamacallit, Road Company or something. Help me build myself a computer. Yeah. Other than that, though, guys, yeah, thank you for coming out to today's events. I was gonna say we have some team voting that'll be happening. I'll be having another competitor for you to vote on in the proposals section of Money Match Gaming's Discord. So again, that's the proposals section of Discord. #proposals. It's where the voting happens. You need at least 10 tickets for your vote to be considered valid. And so, yeah, I usually count that at the time that I'm calculating the votes. So as long as it's valid by then, And I kind of eyeball it. Like, I know who has, like, tickets, but and like is actually a community member. It's really just for community members, like not just like having random people come in. But if I can't tell, if I don't know how many like you have hundreds of tickets or not, then I'm gonna type your name in at the time and see how many tickets you have, so you'll probably get a ping from me. But the voting for this will probably end around Monday or so, so be on the lookout for that. I'll of course ping you in Discord for that information so that you guys can all partake in this new team player voting. But with that said, that does conclude our King of the Hill event today. It's been your boy MMG Smurf and the Infinite, your CEO and CMO Money Match Gaming. We'll catch you guys next time. We out.